Hello. Today is January 30th. I want to have the music on, but I don't want to get copyright struck. Anyways, today I want to talk about how to beat a bad day. You know, the last few days have looked pretty rough outside, if you can't tell. By the way, this area is pretty cool. If you agree, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I want to talk about how to beat a bad day because yesterday I kind of once again felt myself sliding into a fruitless day. I knew that it was going to be a really tough challenge to be, productive because I was tired and just the motivation wasn't really there. The weather is having such an impact on me. Today I feel somewhat similar, but let's get back on track. I think that the recognition of this is key. The recognition that, yesterday for me, within my individual context, I got done my morning job and I go to the gym and I'm sitting in the parking lot procrastinating. I recorded my journal, fine, but it wasn't right after that I was bolting out the car to go to the gym. I sat there for 20-30 minutes just dreading going into the gym. And eventually I was like, you just gotta go in, because now you're getting to a point where you're gonna have to skip because you've got work at your night job soon. So I just went in. And that's really what I want to sort of be the crux, I feel, is, Nike's slogan, so to speak, just do it. Just go in, just do. I kind of am reminded of Jean-Paul Sartre. Don't make fun of me, but Jean-Paul Sartre's quote, we're condemned to be free as human beings. That is, there are forces with either internal or external that sort of take us away from the authentic and free life. We look at the absurdity of the world and we get down about it. We look at how some situations are quite helpless. And, in the modern world, for a regular human being, we have to push ourselves to keep going. We're condemned to be free. The freedom is the goal, but it's almost like a condemnation because of the way that the human condition is. And so I think a supplement to this quote, to make it useful instead of sort of this existentially haunting thing, is to just do it. And I know that there are degrees to the problems that we face. I know that sometimes it is quite literally the most challenging thing to just do it. For example, if a loved one passes away, to keep going on with life, I get it. But within this, the day-to-day context of challenges, just do. And it wasn't the greatest workout yesterday, but it helped. It helped me get out of this slide into fruitlessness. But then the next challenge, the next dilemma was, all right, I need to grab something to eat in between the gym and work. What was it going to be? Was I going to stop at McDonald's and get a burger or fries? No, I decided that I should probably be a bit healthy. I need protein anyways since I'm coming out of the gym. But I got a protein shake and a protein bar. Far less appetizing than a Big Mac. And it helped again. Structure helps as well. I think if you develop a structure, even a very loose structure within the day, it helps. I had work, it was mandatory. If I didn't go, I'd get in trouble. Might lose my job. So that helps too. Signing yourself up for mandatory things that you don't mind, or creating a mandatory nature for something like the gym or running or, you know, whatever discipline you want to sort of cultivate. And, you know, I'm not trying to be a motivational channel. This is a part of what it means to be human. This is my focus. Sometimes it really is down to the individual. But, you know, after all that, I felt okay enough to, like, give myself 45 minutes to an hour of video games at the end of the night once I got home. You know, that was also in tandem with making a healthier dinner decision. My mom was like, do you want me to order you a cheesesteak? I was like, that sounds delicious, but I really shouldn't. And so I had some, you know, some frozen salmon. Less delicious than the cheesesteak, but better for me. So that's sort of where I'm coming from. You know, some of our victories go unnoticed, I feel like journaling helps with this. It helps me realize that, you know, the eating decisions, the minute victories, it helps me see them more often. You know, I would have known that I would have done a good thing by choosing the salmon over the cheesesteak. But, you know, in the context of the day, it was a big victory, because it was one of those days where I kind of wanted the easier and more pleasurable route, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I think sometimes just, you know, laughing in the face of the challenge and just doing, sort of keeping your head down and moving forward, and also developing structure. Yeah, it's a tricky relationship to make some of your hobbies feel mandatory, because then they feel like work. I get it, but sometimes we just need it. We need that structure. And today, I kind of feel it happening again, to be honest. Like, I felt a little more well-rested this morning, but now that I'm done cleaning, I feel quite tired again. And, like, it's going to be lunchtime. And when thinking about the discipline that I'm trying to keep, you know, it's gonna impact my lunch decision, and then the gym, and then, you know, the rest of the day. Each day is just like a constant snowball. And I don't know, I'm trying to think of a metaphor on the fly, but I can't. Oops. Yeah, I think thinking about how to beat a bad day is quite challenging. Obviously, each day presents different challenges, but these are what work for me. And if you have other things that work for you, let me know. I'm not saying that these are the solutions by any stretch. You know, sometimes how to beat a bad day is to sort of give in to the easygoing or pleasurable route. Sometimes you just need it. I did on Monday, but, you know, the thing about that is just being careful of what you're telling yourself while you're giving yourself your rest day. Are you beating yourself up about it? Because then you probably shouldn't be giving yourself a rest day, to be honest. I know that's the way it is for me, at least. So, yeah. That's all I've got. Today's Wednesday, so it's officially hump day. I haven't seen, like, really any news worth mentioning. I got both of my predictions wrong for the AFC and NFC championship. And I'll have work during the Super Bowl, so I won't see much. But anyways, that's besides the point. I've covered everything. So, yeah. Have a great rest of your week. Just do. Just do it. And peace and love.